Welcome everybody to the Denver Broncos franchise on Madden 20. Year 3 continues. We have week 14. The Broncos host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we quickly try to forget about what happened against the Colts last week. We followed up our huge win against the Chiefs with our worst game of the year, losing 30-15, and most of the game it was not that close. The Colts ran all over our defense and played great defense themselves to hand us our most embarrassing loss of the season. After allowing 200 plus rushing yards, fixing that is the top concern. The Steelers are ranked 19th in rushing this season and have an injury to starting tackle Chukwuma Okorafor. We have a key injury on our team as well, with Deon Price suffering a shoulder injury last week, and he's going to miss the rest of the regular season. I've taken a look this week at some contract situations on the team. I wanted to take care of some of our depth players. Couldn't get a deal done there with Josie Jewell, but we do sign undrafted rookie Jameel Garland to a 3-year deal. And I also want to get a deal done with Markel Pittman, but we were unsuccessful with the first try. Denver's trying to bounce back, but not only that, if they win and the Chiefs lose, the Broncos will be AFC West champions for the first time in the series. Let's get this one going. Brandon McManus sends us off in week 14. This is taken out of the end zone by rookie Wendell Boyroe, and he's brought down at the 24-yard line. And the offense is set up for 18-year vet Ben Roethlisberger. Could be the final year of his career. The Steelers are 5-7. And they're trying to find any path to the playoffs they can. They'll start with a run, and there is a stop in the backfield. Jalen Samuels stopped by Von Miller. You know he wasn't happy with the way the defense played against the Colts. The first throw of the game is complete, and a solid pickup here for Samuels. It's a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 3rd and short. Roethlisberger turns, it's play action. 4 receivers deep, and pressure arrives! He's taken down! It's Von Miller with a great start to this game. Broncos force the 3-and-out, and with Deon Price missing the next 4 weeks, Kari Bigby is the return man, and this is going to be picked up inside the 2. Bigby makes a move and gets up to the 5. That was going to end up at the 1. So here are the Broncos starting today with a long field ahead of them. The offense did not play well against the Colts. Josh Rosen begins with a handoff, and this is a short pickup for Royce Freeman. Freeman only had 3 carries last week. I wasn't very happy with that. He carries again on 2nd down, but a great stop by Devin Bush. That means the Broncos face a tough 3rd down from the 1. Rosen finds Lindsey, and he's brought down shy of the sticks. Devin Bush once again makes the play. Good starting field position here for Pittsburgh as they take over. Roethlisberger back to the air. A shot downfield now for Juju Smith-Schuster inside the Denver 20 as they get behind Justin Simmons for 40 yards. First red zone trip of the game. Play action for Roethlisberger. He connects with Juju, and that's a touchdown. The Steelers score quickly on their 2nd drive. I know we're focused on stopping the run, but we can't forget about one of the best receivers in the league. Denver takes over, and Royce Freeman carries again, already as many carries as he had against Indianapolis. After the gain of 9, Rosen's going to get this away in time, and there's a lot of room to run. Here's Samuel, brought down by the face mask. Tack on 15 extra into Steelers territory. Rosen protected and completes again. Curtis Samuel, further increasing his career-high season. 3rd and short. Straight ahead goes Royce Freeman, and he gets the opening gain of 7. They're not forgetting about Freeman today. Lindsey in the game now. Big opening to the outside. Lindsey with the move. He's got the first. And this Broncos ground game is off to a tremendous start. This red zone trip begins at the 12. On the give, Lindsey slips a tackle and falls ahead to the 3-yard line. Denver trying to make a point today with the running game. Second down, penetration, and brought down for the loss. Lindsey dropped at the 6, and that creates third down for Rosen. They could still convert. Rosen slides, fires back in the end zone. Touchdown! Number 2 on the year for Noah Fant. A great play caps off a great drive, and the Broncos answer. And we'll see if the defense can adapt. Back to pass. Roethlisberger on target. Complete to James Washington. The Steelers have passed the ball well this year. Roethlisberger has 21 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Good tackle by Will Parks, stopping James Conner. That makes it 3rd and 1. Jalen Samuels checks in, and he's leveled by Miles Jack. What a hit! He reads this play so quickly, and he's in the backfield in no time. Here's one more look at it. Just a phenomenal play by Miles Jack. The Broncos take over at their 20. Inside, there's a lane for Freeman, and another first down via the ground game. We did not run well against the Colts. The first quarter is winding down. Play action this time. A lot of time for Rosen, and the pass is caught by Cortland Sutton downfield. That's 21 yards. I like what this offense is putting together. Final play of the quarter, perhaps. Freeman following Jawan James. He picks up another solid 6 yards, and that'll take us to the second quarter. At the 37-yard line, inside for Lindsey. Great push up front, and he continues driving his legs forward for the first. Taquan Layton enters for the first time today. Layton flips it forward to Noah Fant, and the shovel pass picks up 3 yards. We've seen more of Layton lately, and the plays have been working. This is a give to Lindsey. He has room outside and is brought down around the 17. He's at 40 yards. Freeman's running well. This offense has some rhythm today. On first down, a lot of time to the end zone for Fant. No! Great coverage by Devin Bush. Steelers showing pressure on second down. Throws into the middle, complete to Deshaun Hamilton, coming off a couple nice games in a row. Just 1 yard to go, third down. To the outside, Lindsey with no one there. Touchdown, Denver! Back-to-back scoring drives, and this offense looks much improved today. 14-7 Broncos as we have 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Roethlisberger has that one knocked away. Miles Jack defending. Toss left here, trying to get Conner to the edge, and he's chased down after a short pickup by Jack. That puts the Steelers into a third down and long against this soft secondary. To the outside, Roethlisberger with a perfect throw to Delaney Walker, the veteran tight end. They've passed the ball pretty effectively to begin this game. Trying to run it. Slipping is Samuels, and he's brought down by Parks. He's at -1 yard so far. Third down and again to the air. Steelers need 7, and they'll get about 5. Good tackle by Christian Baxter. Pittsburgh punting again. Here's Sam Martin, and this is off the side of his foot. That's a 14-yard punt. Good field position here for Denver, taking over at the 37-yard line. Pressure is there, and Rosen gets it off in time. Just a few yards here for Jake Butt. Rosen's been very efficient to this point. They run play action now. Rosen out of the pocket. Good coverage, though, and he's forced to throw it away. Hamilton isolated to the right. It's 3rd and 7 for Denver. Pressure off the edge. Rosen gets it away and completes to Sutton. First down. That was a really nice throw under duress. Denver continues. They already have 2 touchdown drives in a row. Out of the pocket again. Rosen. He's going to try to make something happen, and it's knocked down. Almost picked off. If Rosen had just set his feet, he had Samuel splitting the safeties. 3rd and 10. Rosen again gets it away. Catch made. Deshaun Hamilton. Great job by these receivers on this drive, making some tough plays. New set of downs again. Fake. Rosen steps up and will run. The blockers were getting downfield. If he passed that ball, there was going to be a penalty. So, heads up play to get 4. Taquan Layton in now. Roll out left, and Layton pulls it down and picks up the first down. Another good drive being put together by Denver. Into the red zone with Rosen. He's forced to check it down. Here's Lindsey making one man miss, but brought down quickly at the 17. 3rd and 5. They have Sutton slot right. Rosen steps up and is hit and brought down on the play. And he's in pain. Not a good sight for Denver. Josh Rosen will have to exit the game. Here's one more look. He steps up right as that double team is split, but it's Emmanuel Ogbah who really makes the play here. And Josh Rosen's going to head to the locker room. This is not a good sight. Taquan Layton will likely be in for their next drive as Denver's now up 10, and that is through the hands of Damian Charles. That was an interception right there, gifted. 3rd and 6, knocked down Christian Baxter. A quick drive, and sure enough, in the game at quarterback for Denver, Taquan Layton. Here's a screen for Samuel, out on the edge, getting 7 yards. Motion here on 3rd down. It's a fake. Layton's going to sprint out of the pocket. He's being chased, but outruns the defender and hits the sideline after a gain of 13 yards. That was a pretty sweet play. Motion again. This time it's the flip to Bigby, who quickly gets upfield and gets a solid gain of 9. Layton in the offense, already approaching midfield. Another play fake. Out of the pocket, Layton is chased by Bush and brought down back at the 43. Devin Bush is doing a good job of causing us problems here in the first half. 3rd and 6. Here's Layton from the pocket. He finds Bigby, and this is close. Looks like they got the first down. Nice play. Solid drive being put together here. Still more to do, of course. 35 seconds left. Flushed outside. Layton has to throw it away. Chased by Stephon Tuitt. Marcus Green checks into the game with 30 seconds to go. Across the middle, Layton connects with Cortland Sutton. That's a gain of 12, and the Broncos now could consider a field goal. Philip Lindsay back in the game. Layton's pass caught by Samuel. That's a 6-yard pickup. They used their last timeout, so now would have to use the sideline. Layton stepping up. He's going for it all here. Double covered. It's broken up, but he got his hands on it. Down to 14 seconds now. It would be a 49-yard field goal from here. And Layton is pressured off the edge and sacked by T.J. Watt. And that's going to end the half with Denver not scoring any more points. They just tried to do too much there. Overall, though, it was a much improved half for the offense. But if Josh Rosen can't return, what does that mean? And when is he going to return? That's the question. The AFC North Division battle is a fierce one with the Baltimore Ravens and Cleveland Browns each at 10 victories. Ravens had no trouble at all with the Raiders today. Denver, meanwhile, up 10, and to begin the second half, the quarterback is Taquan Layton as a big hit's delivered to Philip Lindsay. For Josh Rosen, they're calling it a quad injury, and he is out for the rest of this game. So for the second time this year, Taquan Layton is in, taking over for Josh Rosen, and that is a first down run for Royce Freeman. Layton stepped in back in week 1 and helped lead the Broncos to a big victory. And here's Freeman again with another first down run. He's at 63 now. Both backs are getting involved today. Here's a play fake. Flag down. Layton's going long and overthrew Curtis Samuel. And the penalty is against the Broncos. 3rd and 22 for Denver. A tough spot. They just flip it forward to Cortland Sutton, who picks up 5, and will punt this away. Pittsburgh had just one scoring drive in the first half, and they have not ran the football very well. Baxter makes the tackle here on James Conner. The run defense has been fantastic. 3rd and long for Roethlisberger, throwing short, cut by Samuels, and that is not even close. 4th down. This drive begins inside the Denver 20. Taquan Layton's going to keep it and run to the right side. That was not how it was designed, but that's where the open space was. 1st down. Offset pistol now, and Layton's taken down. Looked like they were setting up option there. Now it's 3rd down and 8, and they spread this defense out. 4-man rush. Layton going long. Fant is there and makes the catch in Pittsburgh territory. He got behind Devin Bush that time. 34-yard catch. Big B is in the slot on this play. A keeper. Taquan Layton, not much here. He's ran the ball 5 times now. They have to get beyond the 30 for a 1st down. Here's Layton. Steps left and brought down on the play. And Pittsburgh emerges with the football. Kamale Correa with the pressure, and the ball must have came out at some point. I'm not sure if Watt knocked it out, but it's Pittsburgh football nonetheless. And they get a short field, but still cannot run the football. Loss of a bunch for Samuels. 3rd down and 16 for this one-dimensional offense. Roethlisberger going down before he can make a decision. It's Calais Campbell. Great defense today by the Broncos, and Denver takes over again. Here's Layton, and the ball comes out once again. And the Pittsburgh Steelers recover. Watt forced it. Correa recovers. Looks like the knee may have been down, but it's Pittsburgh football. Now a really short field, and they sack Roethlisberger again. What a day for Von Miller. 2 sacks, a couple more tackles for loss in the running game. 3rd and long now. They have to get to the end zone, and this will get them inside the 5. There's Smith-Schuster again. Layton has fumbled the ball on 2 consecutive snaps for Denver. So again, ball security is the story as a flag is down. Decent pickup for Lindsey, and this is on the Broncos. Noah Fant. They've had a couple holding calls in this half as well. Flipping this forward, Cortland Sutton looking for room and gets a lot of it. He ends up only a few yards shy of the 1st down. Start of the 4th quarter, Taquan Layton, 3rd and 3, gives it to Lindsey, and he's tripped up after getting 7. Broncos at their own 40. To the outside, Royce Freeman has running room, gets across the 50. He's brought down with 1st down yardage, now 76 total yards for him. Another run, inside now, and Freeman falls ahead. That's a gain of 9. You gotta love what the running game has done today. Another one. Freeman has the 1st. Getting inside the 35. Freeman closing in on 100 yards rushing. But now it's time to throw it. Layton wide open to Samuel and out of bounds. Just shy of the marker. Ball at the 24 of Pittsburgh, and Layton faces the blitz, floats outside, and missed Noah Fant. That's one he has to make. 3rd down for Denver. Lindsey is the back, carrying up the middle. Big opening, cutting outside near the 10, brought down, 14-yard run. We could see Freeman and Lindsey get to 100 yards each. Play fake from the 10, rolling and pressured. Layton sacked by Tuitt. We'll see how they change their approach now. 2nd and 17, Freeman brought down as defenders meet in the backfield. Bush was in on the stop. 3rd and 20, nice time for a screen. Here goes Hamilton to the 15, to the 10, brought down, and they'll bring out Brandon McManus. 10-point game, and this has mostly been a Denver-controlled matchup today. That was almost picked off right through the hands of Baxter. 2 dropped interceptions. How come they never drop the ones that we throw? Caught 1st down. Here's Juju Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers are into plus territory again. Single high safety, Justin Simmons. Roethlisberger with time and first down catch. That's Delaney Walker. Approaching the 4-minute mark, Steelers need some urgency. Roethlisberger with a strong throw to the boundary. Cut by Marquise Lee. It's a red zone trip for Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels the back. Here's Roethlisberger completing to Walker. He'll fight his way inside the 10, down to the 7. It's third down Steelers. Connor back in the game. Time for Roethlisberger and finds his man for the touchdown. Deontay Johnson. That makes it again a one-score game. With 2.5 to play, can Denver run this clock out? Here's Royce Freeman. Good, powerful run to start this drive. Freeman 6 yards away from 100. Another run, but a great stop by Luke Dunn. That was a terrific play. Third down Broncos. Pittsburgh trying to get the stop. It's a toss, and TJ Watt is all over it. Great back-to-back plays for Pittsburgh. They've given their offense a chance, and the pressure is now on this Denver defense. Down 3. Roethlisberger to the sideline, has a man, and incomplete. Marquise Lee did not get both feet down. Broncos catch a break there. 2nd and 10. To the left sideline, it's knocked away and almost picked by Damian Charles. Third down. Broncos shift late. Roethlisberger knocked down by rookie Eric McKinney. 4th down. Game on the line for Pittsburgh. They put all 3 receivers to the right side. Roethlisberger's going long. Knocked away by Chris Harris. Denver can almost run the entire clock out. They will line up in the victory formation and kneel, but there will be a few seconds left over. Leighton kneels one last time, and we'll see what they do now. They'll take a delay of game. 5 seconds left, and the offense stays in the game. Don't want to risk anything happening with special teams. Just run this clock out. Leighton on the rollout. Clock hits 0. He throws it away, and the Broncos win. A close finish, but a strong performance for the Broncos. They win 20-17. And 1 week after allowing over 200 rushing yards, today they allowed 4 rushing yards. Solid game overall. I was happy with the offense, especially in the first half. In the second half, we had those back-to-back fumbles and a couple holding penalties, so never really got things going there. And you know, Pete Carroll and Mike Zimmer would love this game because we established the run with Lindsey and Freeman. They each had 17 carries, each had a very successful day on their own. And I was happy we could return to a dominant running game with dominant rush defense. Same sliders as last game, just a very different matchup, and we made some plays this time. Josh Rosen was playing really well up until his injury. Thankfully, it's not a serious one, but it is the second time now he's been taken out of a game. We're able to upgrade his medium accuracy today, and those ratings now are looking very nice, as he's made some good strides this season. Christian Baxter made some plays today, both in the run and the passing game. I want to further improve his rush defense, but we get his coverage even better this boost, so that works for me. Baxter is progressing very nicely in his second year. The Broncos are now 9-4, and our schedule, like I've mentioned, it's not very difficult down the stretch, but we lost to the Colts. And next week, we take on the current #1 pick holding team, the Washington Redskins. The Colts were, I think, like the second worst team, so there's no overlooking any opponent at this point. Dwayne Haskins is a great up-and-coming quarterback in the league. They have Marlon Mack at running back. And I know after losing Trent Williams, they drafted Chase Mosley in the first round this year, so they have another good tackle. It's a pretty good offensive line. I think their interior is pretty strong, so obviously I'm focused on this rush defense still. I've even thought about adding the 46 defense to our playbook, just in case, because that's a good scheme for keeping the offensive linemen from getting to the second level too much. One thing to keep in mind for this matchup, Washington's run defense, 3rd worst in the league, and after the way we ran today, I want to establish the run again. It was also pretty fun not throwing interceptions. That was nice. 804 yards on the year for Curtis Samuel. Not quite on the 1,000-yard pace anymore, but it's very possible that he could get there. And Noah Fant is definitely not getting the football enough. When he's given opportunities, he's making some of the most impressive plays out of any pass catcher on the team, so I've got to increase those opportunities. We have not yet clinched anything at 9-4. The Chiefs did win this week, so they still have a very slim chance if they win out and we lose out. But if we win again, we are going to be division champions. We return to contract negotiations. I just wanted to take care of some of the more easy decisions. Like, obviously, I want to keep Christian Covington on the team. He's been a great pass rusher, and he does sign a 1-year deal worth a little under $4 million. I also wanted to sign Josie Jewell. I just like having good linebacker depth on the team, and he's a good run stopper, so we signed him to a 2-year deal. But I still have to decide, do we give an offer to Chris Harris, Von Miller, wait to the offseason? How do we handle that? I do want to have them on the team next year, of course, but I also want to have a little cap space this summer, and we have to have the 5th-year option on Josh Rosen. That's over $20 million, so it's all stuff I'm considering. But that is it for this one, everybody. A nice bounce-back win. Please leave a like, your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day, everybody.